Hi guys, it's Andrea. I haven't been in touch for a while. I apologize. Life has been quite busy for us since we got back from Kona at the end of October. We had a house move, which is very exciting. So we basically walked straight back into that. And then there's just getting back to life and routine and training and work and clients, and I've had my head down. So apologies that I haven't been in touch recently. It's been an interesting few weeks for the world, and for everybody here in Ireland as well. You know, we've had massive changes in the weather. We're now into winter time. It's been very cold, and there's a lot been going on. So just wanted to reach out and say, you know, hang in there. A lot of how you feel right now is down to how you choose to react to everything around you, which, yeah, kind of sucks, but ultimately it's our responsibility and we must be accountable to ourselves. And, you know, I feel at the moment it's very important to keep very focused on setting some mini goals for yourself. I always take a moment as I know I'm going to enter a phase of change. So I would have spent quite a lot of time thinking before I even came back to Ireland, as I left Hawaii, about how I wanted the next few weeks to play out, because I knew that I was going to be very much challenged by the change in weather and the difference in light. I need a lot of sunshine. It really affects me in the winter months. So I didn't want to come back and get hit by it all and how I felt. So, you know, I put a couple of goals ahead for myself with what I wanted to achieve and how I wanted to feel, and tried my best to keep a lot of structure in my day. So I think this is really important for everybody right now. You have choices every day with what you want to focus your attention on, and as a result of that, how you want to feel. So you can either go about chasing your own dreams and your mini goals that get you towards your bigger goals and focus on the process day by day, or you can allow your day be dictated by what's going on in the media and everybody around you. I know which one I would choose, because I rather feel good. I rather feel in charge and somewhat in control of the way I think I want things to play out for me. So I choose to focus my energy on the things that are quite simple and create a structure for me. So getting up in the morning and doing my training sets the day for me. It gets me up, it gets me out, it gets me active, it gets me warmed up because it's freezing right now. And then that allows the rest of my day to sort of take its own momentum. I apply that same focus then into my work, because I realize if I can do it for my training, I have no excuse. So, you know, find what is going to motivate you and inspire you to keep that momentum going for the rest of the day. Be that your training, be that creative goals, be that your family and home, your writing, little projects that you might have for work. Find something. It's really important. But at the same time, it doesn't need to be massive and grand. It can be a building platform. We're into winter. Winter is about going inward. It's about figuring out things, finding ourselves, nurturing, resting, going a little bit easier on ourselves, trying to avoid hitting the cookie jar all of the time though, because our bodies are telling us it wants to store up body fat and energy for wintertime, but we live in a time of abundance right now. We really don't need to be stocking up and storing on body fat. So just be mindful of that our bodies are going to be looking for nourishing and warming foods, but at the same time, kind of put a limit on that so that you can keep it within the realm of healthy. So, you know, as we're kind of diverting the conversation here, but I guess at the end of the day, everyone wants to hear me talk about nutrition. So what does that mean? It means that we're no longer going for cold vegetables, salads, or raw fruits, and instead we're going to start switching into, oh, I've got a little bird outside. I don't know if you can, oh, he's gone. When we arrived here, I love birds. They greatly give me a lot of joy, so I feed them every day. But no one was coming into the garden. We had lovely feeders. I was putting them around the place. I was putting my birdhouse, and no one was arriving. It's like, wow, where are all the birds? It's new to me. I've grown up in a family, my dad is very big into birds, so we always feed the birds, but they're slowly starting to populate the garden. I think there must have been a dog or a cat here before. So it's lovely. For me, looking out in the morning and seeing the birds as they appear with the morning, and we have a big fat robin, really fat robin. So sorry, I just got distracted. A little bird literally came right up to the door there, just giving me a little nudge. Watch nature. She's very encouraging and supportive if you open your eyes. There's things around us in every moment of every day that are telling us that, keep going, you're on track, tune into yourself, connect, or slow down, or go for it. Whatever that little message is for you, you'll know what it means. So watch nature, and as well enjoy that color that's out there at the moment with the trees. It's absolutely incredible. And it's interesting to me that the colors of autumn, our reds, our oranges, and our golds are the colors of our chakras 1, 2, and 3, which are all about grounding, determination, our masculinity or femininity, our solar plexus. So you can Google these and read a bit more into them, but those are the colors of winter, which I find really interesting. So it is all about grounding and nurturing and growing within. And it does mean slowing down a little bit. Not everyone needs to be. I entered a competition for triathlon for January in South Africa, so it's kind of the wrong time to be doing a race. But it's it's what I want to do. But for everybody else, this is your winter time. So get out into nature as much as you can. I will say that. Wrap up, get out, go for a walk, go for a hike. Biking, you do need to be a little bit more cautious on the roads, and keeping warm as well is very, very important. But as well, it's a time for reading and nesting on the sofa and learning more, or being creative and starting creative projects, or doing a cookery course, or engaging more with your family. It really is a time for creating a circle around you and a circle of strength within you, if that makes any sense. But talking about food, which is where I started before the little blue tit arrived, it's warming foods, it's casseroles, it's soups, it's stocks, it's broths, it's cooked vegetables, or steamed, or sauteed, or roasted. It's, we need warm foods right now, but they needn't be unhealthy, or apple pies, or tarts, or, the naughty stuff. Just keep the food warm and wholesome. It does mean as well that you may be going for a few more carbs, and that's fine, just as long as you take it in the overall context of your day and in relation to your activity level. So more root vegetables, your squashes, your pumpkin, your sweet potato, your regular potato, your parsnips, your carrots, your beets are going to be really important for you. Those under the ground veg, rather than the salads, which are very cold in our bodies at the moment. And if you tend to be prone to feeling the cold, as you eat, you're going to start to get cold, because your body needs to warm the food up to body temperature. So hot liquids, lots of teas. I make ginger tea, so I get fresh root ginger and I grate it up and I put that in with some lemon juice and a little bit of stevia to sweeten it. You could use a tiny bit of honey if you wanted to. Don't use artificial sweeteners. The verdict is out, but really, I think staying natural is definitely a better plan. Hot cocoa, so using pure cocoa powder, and you can either do that in water or with some whole milk. Regular teas, even a little bit of coffee isn't, all in the context. Don't be going for 10, but maybe 1 or 2 is going to be fine. Coffee has a lot of antioxidant and also liver supportive properties. That's sort of all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to check in and just reach out and say, if you are feeling a bit low or blue, you need to focus. It's about you taking charge of how you feel and not feeling a victim to how you feel. Medicine has sort of made us feel like we're at the mercy of our biochemistry, and I don't really believe that's the case. I feel our biochemistry follows our perceptions and our emotions. So if you're feeling down and a little bit challenged, well, yes, we have less sunlight and we need the sun, so make a plan to get outdoors just for a little bit, or invest in a sad lamp. I have one, I think it's called a Lumi lamp. So it's just like a regular desk lamp, and it kind of points down over my work. I use a lot of crystals. I think I've shown you them all before, but I always have them on. So right now in the kitchen, if you just look right now, let's get the phone going. There, that's my selenite crystal, with my pure butter. I have a salt lamp in the living room. I have a rose quartz lamp upstairs, and my office is absolutely full of these lamps. For me, it's like they provide me with my sunshine. So that's what I do. Making sure your vitamin D levels are good, and again, nutrition. Get good nutrition into you. Wintertime, we need a little bit more sleep, so get to bed a little bit earlier so that you're getting those 8 to 9 hours. It just seems to be a phenomenon for us Irish. We tend to need more sleep in the wintertime, and then in summer we have such long daylight hours that we tend to not get the same amount of sleep. So I think it all sort of balances out in the end. So yeah, if you're still feeling a bit not so sure, I've actually been making some more energy essences, and I made a really exciting one to help with that change. It's called Seasons Change, and it's just to help ease us from summer, autumn into winter emotionally, and to assist the process of what this time of year means for all of us. So I just ordered up some new labels for that, which I'm really excited by, and some little blue bottles. So if you'd like to try them, definitely get in touch. But I have a load more essences in the clinic, so if you wanted to try any of those, do come in and we'll have a chat, and we can pick and mix for whatever custom blend will suit you best. But I have a big belief in these little remedies, and I use them myself all of the time, for just a bit of emotional support and inspiration, and I use them for nighttime too. I find them they're helpful for sleep and also for dreaming and meditation. So that's it for me, folks. Let me know in the comments below how you're all getting on, and if I can help out with anything, or drop us a line at the clinic. Yeah, excited. Take care. Bye.